CTV News, a fatal avalanche that claimed the life of a CSU student. Also, a look at the TED Talks that came to the Laurie Student Center. And later, it's another episode of Tech Talk with Lena Howland. All this and more, you're watching CTV News.
Hello and welcome to CTV on this Tuesday, March 5th. I'm Keith Albertson.
And I'm Lena Howland. A fatal avalanche claimed the life of a CSU forestry major this weekend. Joseph Philpott was found dead in the backcountry ski area of Cameron Pass.
We all grew up in Durango, Colorado, so kind of loved it anywhere he could be, kind of out in the woods. I don't know. I think his main goal is to keep everybody happy and not take things too seriously. He wouldn't want us to kind of shy away from adventure or wild places or anything like that, just because we know there's some sort of risk involved, right? Like we can't all sit around hiding from danger, So we're all gonna try to honor that and get out and go skiing and riding and do everything that he did. Just continue our lives, just with a little more inspiration, I guess.
The gun control debate here in Colorado continues as things heated up in the Senate chambers on Monday. Opponents and supporters of the bills packed the state capitol building to testify in hopes of making a difference in the decision. Despite the heavy opposition to the bill, the Senate committee decided to go ahead and pass the measure, limiting the size of magazines to fewer than 15 rounds. The bill passed in the House on a 3-2 party line vote amidst boos and groans after hours of testimony from various experts, officials, and victims. The Erie-based firearms manufacturer Magpul threatened to leave the state if the bills were to pass, which would cost many jobs. Supporters were confident with the decision, stating that smaller magazines would have given victims a chance to escape at Sandy Hook when the gunman stopped to change clips. The legislature is considering these 7 other measures, including bans for domestic violence offenders and bans on college campuses. These issues will be debated this Friday in the Colorado Senate.
The housing fair kicked off with a great start Tuesday in the main ballroom of the LSC. Students have the chance to check out the apartment and housing options available in town while scoring some free swag. We stopped in to ask students what they were hoping to get out of the fair.
Looking for a house next year. I'm part of a fraternity, so Sigma Alpha Epsilon.
And Holocaust Awareness Week is here and in full swing on campus. Several different events are being held to help remember the tragedies that happened nearly 75 years ago. Flags are waving this week in support of the millions who lost their lives during the Holocaust. The different colors of each flag represent a different group of people who died in the Holocaust. Walk by the LSC this week to see more Holocaust awareness activities.
And for some international news tonight, North Korea is threatening to pull out of the 1953 peace treaty that ended the Korean War. North Korea is upset with the United Nations sanctions over their nuclear bomb testing. And in South America, the people of Venezuela are mourning the loss of their president, Hugo Chavez. Chavez has been battling cancer for several years. And coming up after the break, I'll be giving you the latest episode of Tech Talk featuring the professional social media website LinkedIn.
And I'll be giving you an inside look at the TEDx speakers that came to CSU. Don't go away.
Colorado State University is committed to expanding access to education. Today, that includes online learning. CSU brings faculty and programs to students around the state and around the world. With flexibility to earn a degree online from a world-class university, and the ability to balance education with work and family. Learn more at succeedwithcsu.org.
We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring you home. Mama's gonna bring no.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
Let's see what you can do. Let's go.
Search We Can for ideas on how to get healthy together.
Thanks for staying with us. Today ended up being a little cooler than usual. Thankfully, those winds we saw this afternoon have calmed down. Let's take a look at current conditions. Outside the CTV studio, it is 30 degrees and there's a wind from the north at 2 miles per hour. Skies are clear. Tonight, lows will drop around negative 19 degrees, but as you're waking up tomorrow, temperatures will climb into the 30s. But warm weather is on its way. Here are tomorrow's forecasted high temperatures. Warm almost all across the state. 59 here in Fort Collins, 40s across the high country, and 58 in Grand Junction. This warm weather will continue into Thursday. Temperatures will soar above 60 in Fort Collins, but winter weather returns on Friday and Saturday. Here's the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow we'll see a high of 59 degrees and sunny. Thursday, sunny and 63. Friday, a chance for rain and snow comes at 55 degrees. Saturday is when we expect to see the most snow, a high of 38 degrees and up to 6 inches of snow expected in Denver. Sunny on Sunday, 37, and warming back up into the upper 40s on Monday. Take an afternoon off this week to enjoy the mild weather. I know I'm going to. For CTV Weather, I'm Austin Harley. Back to you, Keith.
Thanks, Austin. TEDxCSU came to the Laurie Student Center on Saturday. Students, professors, and other community members were invited to speak in front of the sold-out LSC Theater. In its second year on campus, the student organization TEDxCSU highlighted 11 speakers who touched on expanding perspectives.
When we looked at all of the talks, we just realized that there was a lot of different perspectives being brought to the table, and so we decided to make our theme all about perspective.
You know, if we go through life with such a set and defined ideal, then we can't really, get to know the world as well as we could. And so I think expanding your perspective and expanding your view on the world is crucial to living a life that's fulfilled and intellectual, I guess.
The Ramscaler and LSC Theater were packed with students and residents who were eager to hear what the speakers had to say.
It's just wonderful that we can have it on campus and it's accessible to students and everything like that.
We've taken people from the community that have incredible ideas we're sharing that are so valuable to our community and to the world, and we've given a stage and a platform for them to share those ideas with us. That's what's really meaningful.
Hannah Toole brought TEDx to CSU last year and is thrilled to see how popular the event has become.
It means so much to have something that you invest 8 months of your time into, and yet one day is entirely worth it because you know the difference that you're making and the ripple effect that you're having on the community and people in general.
The videos of each speaker can be found at www.ted.com. And now we're joined by Lena Howland in the Information Center for the latest episode of Tech Talk. Lena?
Welcome back to a special social media edition of Tech Talk to get your weekly fix of digital technology updates. This installment features the professional social media platform of LinkedIn. With more employers now using this platform as a tool for hiring new people, more college students are also using it as a tool for finding jobs upon graduation. Here's how it works.
Networking, researching, and connecting.
You're going to socialize with these people in a professional way, not necessarily in the way you might on Facebook.
This professional social media site has become a pivotal tool for job seekers to show off an extended version of their experience.
It's not exactly a resume, so you have more room to kind of do summary, talk about your strengths. People who you're connected with give an indication of sort of what your focus areas are.
Adding professional connections and getting their recommendations are key to building a successful profile.
You're connecting to people that you potentially want to build a relationship with, or who you feel could be maybe a good contact for you.
If you're away from your computer, LinkedIn is still just a click away on your smartphone app.
Accessed through a computer or phone, profiles allow members to showcase their skills.
The more information that you have on there just makes it so people feel more comfortable to connect with you.
And join groups that they are currently involved in.
For instance, like the CSU Alumni Association, if you're a part of that group, then you can see all the other members of that group and their profiles, so you can see where they're working, what their background is, what other jobs they've held, that kind of information.
It takes less than 2 minutes to register for a free LinkedIn profile.
For more information on how to use LinkedIn to find professional connections and to research potential employers, stop by the Career Center in the basement of the Lori Student Center, or you can visit their website at career.colostate.edu. That's all I have for this week's installment of Tech Talk. Be sure to watch next week to see what technology we will explore next.
Thanks, Lena. The Biotech Connect event is happening Wednesday, which will give students the opportunity to network with members of the biotech industry. It will be held in the middle and east ballrooms of the LSC from 6 to 8 in the evening. For more information on the event, you can contact the Career Center Liaison, Judy Brobst, at 970-491-1190. And after the break, CTV anchor Riley Adams will join us for a sports update.
Stay tuned.
RBIs and 36 homers. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it deep back into the stands.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Solving real-world problems is a hallmark of research at Colorado State University. The Engines and Energy Conversion Lab at CSU is committed to meeting the global energy challenges of the 21st century. Developing countries use our clean-burning wood stoves, giving them safe and sustainable technology, helping to reduce indoor air pollution and improving the quality of lives. Colorado State University Research. Local discovery, global impact.
The CSU men's basketball team has been the hype as of late, but they're in a bit of a slump. 3 of the past 4 games were losses, but that isn't the only problem. 3 opposing players in the last 5 games had career-high points. Michael Lyons for Air Force had 45 points, New Mexico's Kendall Williams with 46, and 38 points to Derek Marks from Boise State. See a common theme here? This cannot continue, especially against Wyoming this Wednesday in Laramie. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Now, 4 of the 5 starters for CSU had double figures, and if we force the Cowboys to meet the standard, we are sure to come out on top. Senior guard Darius Gilmore led the Cowboys with the career high of 26 points. 18 of the 25 points scored in the second half by Wyoming belonged to Gilmore. The border war took place at Moby a little over a month ago, but this time we won't have this luxury. Last game against the Cowboys, the Rams had a very slow start. CSU needs a strong first half for a chance to win away. 2 Wyoming players to watch out for are Gilmore and sophomore guard Riley Grabow, who scored a career high of 14 points in their last game against New Mexico. Tomorrow's game will conclude Wyoming's regular season, so we can expect a good fight. Now, this is a big week for the Rams as they take on Wyoming tomorrow and Nevada this Saturday. Tomorrow night's game will be live at 8 p.m. on Root Sports. Watch and support your Rams as they try to take control back before next week's Mountain West tournament. Not only is March Madness coming up, but so is hockey's version of this championship. In honor of the approaching Frozen Four, this goalie proves he is ready for anything that comes his way. Literally. Let's take a look. As number 18 in the nation, Providence was highly underestimated against number 6 Boston College. But Providence goalie John Gillies made this incredible save to deny Boston College a goal. The final score of this game was Providence 5 and Boston College 1. Now, Lena and Keith, what an incredible save.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing save.
It would have helped if he didn't center it to the other team, but
absolutely.
Still a good save.
He made up for it, right?
Right. So when is the big Frozen Four?
The Frozen Four starts in the middle of March and ends around beginning of April, late March. So you can catch it there.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Sounds good. I wish we didn't have a club hockey team. Be nice if we had Division I.
Absolutely. I'm hoping in a couple years, maybe like soccer, it'll come up. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight.
For more CTV news, check out our Facebook and Twitter pages or visit our website at ctv11news.com.
Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.